3, 4. Hang me, oh hang me, and I'll be dead and gone. Hang me, oh hang me, and I'll be dead and gone. Wouldn't mind the hanging, the laying in the grave so long, oh boy, been all around this world. Been all around Cape Jordan, parts of Arkansas. All around Cape Jordan and parts of Arkansas. Got so goddamn hungry, could hide behind straw. Poor boy, been all around this world. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Swift Guitar Lessons. Today I'm sharing with you a fantastic song entitled Hang Me, Oh Hang Me by Dave Van Ronk. This is a tune that was recently featured in the Inside Llewyn Davis soundtrack. It's got a really cool chord progression and some interesting finger picking to go along with it. Let's get started. Okay, so we have a close look at the neck, and keep in mind we have a capo here on the 2nd fret. So all these chords are actually up one whole step. We'll need a C major chord shape, an F major with the bar, an A minor, a G sharp with the same exact bar shape that we had for F here on the 4th fret, and finally a G major chord, which you can play exactly the same way but down 1 fret. So we'll need C, F, A minor, G sharp, and G. Alright, now that we have the chords down, we can take a look at the structure of the song. We're going to strip away the finger picking pattern and figure out how many beats we need on each of these chords. There's essentially 4 different chord progressions that make up our verses. The first one is C, F, C. Alright, so the C major chord starting off will be for 2 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 measure on F, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 measure on C. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to sound like this. Hang me, oh hang me, and I'll be dead and gone. Alright, chord progression number 2. It's going to go C, A minor, F, C. The C major will just be for 1 measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same for the A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. F chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, back to C. 1, 2, 3, 4. So each of those are just getting 1 measure. It'll sound like this. Hang me, oh hang me, and I'll be dead and gone. Alright, chord progression number 3. C, A minor, C, A minor. Each one of these is going to get 1 measure. It'll sound like this. Wouldn't mind the hanging, but the laying in the grave so long, poor boy. Alright, and chord progression number 4, going up to the 4th fret with our kind of our F shape, our bar chord, major bar chord rooted on the 6th string. We're going to say, been all around this world. So that G sharp is just going 1, 2, half a measure. Bring it down 1 fret, same thing, half a measure, 2 beats, and then back to the C chord for 2 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Our entire verse is going to sound like this. Hang me, oh hang me, and I'll be dead and gone. 2, 3, 4. Hang me, oh hang me, and I'll be dead and gone. Wouldn't mind the hanging. Laying in the grave so long. 2, 3, 4. Been all around this world. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so let's take a look at what the right hand is doing. This is a really common folk style finger picking pattern being played over a C major chord. The first thing that I want to point out, each finger on the right hand is designated to 1 string. I got my thumb on the A, my first finger on the D string, my middle finger on the G, and my third finger on the B string. A, D, G, B. Thumb, first, middle, ring. Okay, I'll demonstrate the pattern for you one time and I'll break it down. It sounds like this. Alright, so the whole pattern, start off with the double A and B string being harmonized. Next I'm going D, G. Then my thumb changes the root, but not before. My third finger jumps up to the E string, 3rd fret relative to the capo here. So far we have this. Double, D, G, E. The 3rd fret of the E string being fretted. Next I'm going to go B, and then finally D, G. So the whole pattern, double, D, G, E, B, D, G. And when you're looping it, you just got to get that finger right back down to the A string on the left hand. Double, D, G, E, B, D, G. Now we're going to do the same pattern on the F chord when that comes around, except we're not going to alternate our root. It's just going to stay right there on the E string. So it's going to sound like this. Alright, so that's the E and the B string. D, G, E, B, D, G. The two parts together. Now when the A minor comes around, I'm going to do the same exact pattern that I did on my C major chord. Only I don't have to change anything with the left hand for this chord. Alright, one last little part that we need to look at. When we go up to that G sharp, I'm going to pluck the root and just do a little upstroke on the strings, maybe the B, G, and D strings. Then when I drop down 1 fret for the G major chord, I'm just going to play E, D, G, B. Alright, so that whole verse is going to sound like this. Starting with the C major chord, C, F, C, C, A minor, F, C, C, A, C, A, G, the upstroke, G, and back to C. Alright everyone, thanks so much for checking out this tutorial on Hang Me, Oh Hang Me. I got plenty more videos coming up, so keep checking back. Please subscribe. I'm Rob from Swift Guitar Lessons in Philadelphia, saying happy picking.